Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Mishra's Market View, where today we will be discussing about the critical issues affecting novice traders and investors regarding trading courses that are being sold on internet. So the trading industry, basically the trading course industry is a hotbed for novice traders and investors. However, as with any marketing driven environment, it comes with an abundance of opportunities, but also traps that one should be aware of. Essentially, it's a double-edged sword. So in this video, I will take a deep dive into a few critical issues that one should consider before investing in trading courses. The first issue that novice traders and investors have to grapple with relates to misleading claims of guaranteed profits. Nowadays, it is commonplace for trading course providers to make outrageous promises such as 500% ROI or 100 to 200% ROI, 99% accurate strategy, 100% accurate strategy, no loss strategy, in a single month, or doubling the amount invested within a short period. These promises prey on the greed and fantasies of inexperienced traders and investors. Once they buy into this narrative, they then set themselves up for unrealistic expectations that they cannot meet. Consequently, it is essential to do proper research about what trading is genuinely about and ask yourself the hard question regarding the probable losses. Trading is unpredictable and the stock markets can be volatile, which means that there is no such thing as a guaranteed profit. Beware of trading courses that promise you to be 100% right, because these are too good to be true. It can't be like that. The truth is that trading is a skill that requires experience, technique, and a sound investment strategy that can weather the storms of the market turmoil. It is not a quick, rich approach. It is a business. Be in like any other industry. Why are people so easy? Why there are so much scams in this industry? Because the entry barrier is absolutely nil, because all you have to do is open a broker's account, for which you need to have to give some basic information. And the account is an account. You can start with like 500 rupees to 10,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees, which I think in today's age, anybody can do that. And looking at some of the rare situations where, the option prices or the premium has risen from 20 rupees to 200 rupees or perhaps 600 rupees, 100 rupees premium going up to 500 rupees on the expiry days. Yes, these happens, but these are rare, extraordinary scenarios. May happen every month also. But in order to catch that, you have to be really, skilled. Nowadays, there is a term which is very popular that is called hero zero approach, right? We will only get a jackpot strategy that will give you hero zero, and this jackpot strategy will give you every single time it will catch you the hero zero trades. Those are false expectations. Those are false claims. One should not, because if you are here, you should be looking to be a long-term player. कि I don't have to be, वो कहते हैं ना कि आया और गया. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be that. Okay. So the second issue relating to trading courses is a presentation of basic information as advanced knowledge. Many providers of trading courses tend to market basic information as advanced level methodologies, which can be misleading for novice traders and investors. As a new trader, one can get overcome with the language jargon and may assume their knowledge is more extensive than it indeed is. It's essential to keep in mind that trading courses are primarily packed as straightforward lessons, and it is not necessary to make things complicated. The third issue is the common use of high pressure sales tactics in the trading course industry. Many trading courses will use these tactics to make you feel like the excellent opportunity is running out and that you will miss out on potential profits if you don't act immediately. They may also try to convince you to purchase a higher priced course with the promise of a higher returns. And that's why, and what they don't tell you is that the higher the reward, higher the risk. Therefore, before investing in a trading course, it is crucial to look at all the facts and avoid being rushed because market will always be there. So it's not like you will miss out whether there is a bull run or there is a crash. Traders always make money in both the scenarios if you know the fundamentals of trading. Okay. And most of the time market stays sideways. So even if you don't rush, there's a high probability that the market is sideways and you can just do some basic research. The fourth issue is the lack of transparency on the qualifications and experience of the instructors. Many trading courses are often presented in a way that makes you feel like you are learning from an expert trader who has done well in the markets. However, the reality is that some instructors are not as expert as they project themselves. This is why it is essential to conduct due diligence and review what credentials the instructor has, how many years they have been in the market, and they have practical experience, and if they have practical experience or not. Correct, because as I said, it is very easy to start trading because there are no entry barriers. For example, if I had to start a pharmaceutical company, there are n number of entry barriers, be it the federal regulation, the licenses, the fees, the supply, the demand, from where I will get the raw material, what kind of machinery I will be needing in order to set up that factory. If somebody wants to, can you just go into the oil industry and set up another company like Reliance? No, you can't, because there are heavy entry barriers over such practical industries. But because all you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and a broking account. Those are the three things that sets you go in the market, and all the capital that whatever, and all you have to do is buy and sell. So that's why it makes it look very easy, and people who are really smart with how they speak and how they talk, it is easier for the rest of the people to get fooled by. Okay, so the fourth issue is a lack of transparency on the qualification and experience of the instructor. Many trading courses are often presented in a way that makes you feel like you're learning from an expert trader who has like done well in the markets. I think we have discussed this point. Yeah. Okay. So finally, the fifth issue is this unrealistic expectation. Many novice traders and investors believe that trading is an easy money making avenue. These expectations could be further from the truth. Trading takes a lot of hard work, dedication, patience, and trading involves risk also. And it is essential that traders and investors learn how to manage this risk. Trading courses are promotes unrealistic expectations are typically costly and they do not provide the true value in the long run. Okay. So, what to do? I think the most honest approach to this would be, in today's age and time in YouTube, there are n number of good YouTube videos that will give you the basics of trading chart pattern, because it is very common knowledge now. Chart patterns, triangle, trend line, support, resistance, and now in trading view there are some very fancy freely available fancy indicators. So now, so what they will do is, in the thumbnail they will show you that indicators, buy here, sell here, and with the exact point, and with an image like, whoa, They will just write 100% return or a no loss strategy, and then they will give you a very basic knowledge, but with a twist that this indicator turns this basic knowledge into an extremely advanced knowledge, and if you don't apply this knowledge, you will miss out on the profits. So this is, we are not running a chit fund, or okay, this is not right. And people who are coming with such expectations are also not the right participants for the stock market. And whether you like it or not, if you come in the stock market with such expectations, you will end up becoming the 90% who lose money, and will eventually end up giving up money to the people who are more knowledgeable, more experienced, and they know how to avoid such traps. Bakra nahi banne ka. So do your own research, study at least 3 books, study 3 good books about trading, and we all know there are very good books regarding trading. Watch some good videos, free of cost videos that teaches you good basics. Hana? In fact, perhaps I will say watch some foreign authors videos as well. And then come and see, if you want a coach, then you can approach coaches, because now when they speak, you already know some basics, so you can filter out, yeah, but this coach, this guy is speaking too much basic, and this is not, you can filter it out on your own. So what I'm trying to say is that be self-sufficient. You don't be dependent on courses, because this is not a IIT graduation IIM course. We are not in schools that sabko tuition mil raha hai and sabko and everyone coming into the same tuition expecting that they will top in the exam. That is again unrealistic expectations. So in the conclusion, trading courses can both be a blessing and a curse. While they provide access to expert teaching and trading strategies, you need to be careful when choosing one that suits your needs. You should remember that there are no guarantees in trading, and it involves risks. By conducting due diligence, looking beyond the flashy marketing and promising sales pitch, and asking the experts for advice, you can prevent yourself from falling into the trap of being fooled by trading courses. Correct? So I hope you found this video really informative. And because I'm not here to give motivation, my views are a little different. I'm here to give you guys a reality check, because too much bullshit is happening on right now in the internet. Too much. Okay. Anybody, and with all these duplicate websites where you can add some fund, these fake websites where you can show your fake profits, and they're getting so good that, trust me, if you are not an experienced person, I'm not saying you have to be 5 years old. Experience as in a person who has its own basic knowledge, its own basic understanding. Because unless and until you have your own understanding, you're like a free bird, you will be going with the wind, and that might not be the right track for you. So have your own basic understanding. And first of all, and lastly, not the first of all, and lastly, never get trapped or lured by the big profits. Yes, there are some traders on YouTube that show you real money with real big profits, but understand the fact that they are here in the market for the last 6 years, 5 years at least, some 10 years, 15 years. Correct? So after that period, it is obvious that they may be trading with such big account if they follow their risk to reward ratio, risk management, and good strategy. And first of all, let me tell you another last thing, not the first of all, last thing is, no strategy is like 90%, 95%. In some scenarios, they may give you a 90 to 95% of results when the market is highly favorable. But don't take that as its basic nature. Basic nature of every strategy, every good strategy at max would be 60 to 65%, and on an above average situation, it would be 70%. Be happy with that. because people who follow this 99% profitable strategy or 99% accurate strategy or no loss strategy, inherently they are the people who don't want to lose money but only want to make money, and we know how wrong that psychology is. Okay, so be self-sufficient. First of all, train your mindset, learn some basic information on the internet, then go and talk to any person, then you join anything, because before joining you must have your own narrative. Okay, so I hope you found this video very informative, and thank you for listening. Stay tuned.